What's up everyone, and welcome back to part 2 of my Red Bull Leipzig career on FIFA 16. Firstly, I'd just like to say thank you to all the people that have watched the first part of this playthrough. It's very good to see that people are enjoying the content that I'm making, and I hope to make even more in the future. In case you need a quick reminder, we are currently in the middle of our pre-season tournament. We've played 2 games, we've drawn one, won the other. Hopefully today we'll probably get the next 2 games done, so we'll finish off the group in the first knockout game, and hopefully if we make it that far we can take it through to the final and win the competition as a whole. We've only made 1 transfer so far, which was bringing in Jonathan Tah from Leverkusen on a 2-year loan. We are currently waiting on Balanta, Lucas Romero and a couple of other players to come back to us, so hopefully we'll be able to bring them in today or relatively soon in the future. As you can see on screen at the moment, we're just taking part in our weekly training sessions with mixed results, but it's okay, we can work on it in the future. So starting off today, first of all, we can see in our emails that we have got negotiations for Eder Alvarez Balanta and Lucas Romero. Both of our bids have been accepted, so now we can go through to the contract stages and hopefully finish off the deals and get them in as quick as we can. Even though we've got through to the negotiation stages with Lucas Romero, we've been dealt a setback as Ajax have declared their interest as well. Hopefully we can get the deal done as quick as we can before they get a chance, otherwise I can't really see him coming to us and I'll probably move over there instead. As a result of this, I believe it's time to just head back to the transfer market, try and look for some other transfer targets that we can attract to the club, and then send off inquiries, see what they want, and then place in the relevant bids at a later date. I was hoping that maybe now we'd be able to wrap up the deal for Joshua Kimmich, but the option still wasn't there. So on the transfer market I looked at Maximilian Meyer, Ruben Neves and Viktor Kovalenko. Obviously Max Meyer is very unrealistic, but for the future he's a young German talent, so I thought I'd have a look. And the others I might be able to get in. There was one other player, but I dare pronounce his name because I'll probably slaughter it. But it was now time to play the last group game of our pre-season tournament and hopefully seal a place in the semi-finals of the competition. So we drew that game 1-1. Seems to be quite a common theme at the moment that we're not actually playing too well, but we're just about getting a result. That actually did get us into the knockout stages, so we'll be able to move on into the competition. In other news, Balanta rejected the contract. He wants a greater role within the club, so we can offer that to him very easily. and Kovalenko, well Shakhtar, come back to us and said they want 3 million, so I'll put a bid in for half that and then see what they want after that. I was thinking we actually have around 15 or 16 million in the transfer budget with like 75,000 wage, so we may as well just put a bid in for Youri Tielemans. Like, it will be very unrealistic because he's got such high potential in the game and he's such a good player, but we may as well just go for it and see what happens. Once again, it was that time of the week to do our training. As always, we kind of have mixed results, some players getting B's, C's and D's, but luckily enough no S today. After this, we went on to just look at the transfers because we were trying to sell Tim Sebastian and Terence Boyd, which eventually we are in the process of doing because we've had some bids come through. We also placed a kind of half and half bid on Ruben Neves, just put in half of what they asked for, so 3 million as they asked for 6. Here's just another quick reminder of the table from the group stage of our pre-season tournament. As you can see, we actually managed to win and we are now through to the semi-final, and we will be playing the Turkish side Bursaspor. Okay, so we managed to win the game 2-1 and we're through to the final of the competition. I then went and put a bid in on Youri Tielemans to see what Anderlecht would say. I don't know if it's just me, but can you hear the drums? Yes, we have signed Belanta. We brought him in, 3 million, really cheap, so he will be going straight into the starting 11 alongside Jonathan Tah. I took a quick look to see if any of our transfers had gone through from the selling perspective, and then I actually put up Marvin Comper for sale, considering we've just brought in another centre back and we have a lot of depth. It turns out Borussia Mönchengladbach are also interested in Youri Tielemans and have bid 10 million. So I've decided to put my bid up, try and get the deal done as quick as we can and not lose out like we did on Lucas Romero. So, it is time. We are going to play the final of the European International Cup. I hope you're all ready. It's going to be a good one, but we're going to save it till next time. So, jokes aside, hopefully you have all enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, tell me what you think about it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you all next time.